Hi guys, welcome back to CAD Jewelry Projects. In today's video, I'm going to show you how I made this European shank with simple filigree work. Feel free to follow along as we transform this design into CAD production model using Rhino 8, applicable to Matrix9 and MatrixGold as well. Before we start, a big thanks to everyone watching and subscribing. I appreciate you all. Okay, let's go ahead and dive in. Alright guys, I'm gonna go ahead and start with our size. Will be standard USA size 7. Okay, and then we're gonna make this rail color blue so that way everybody can see it, so you can see. And also guys, I'm using a Grasshopper gold plugin for Rhino 8, so it's very useful for jewelry manufacturing when you're doing your CAD work in Rhino. So it's free. I would highly suggest you use it, so I'll put the link down below. All right, let's go ahead and continue with our center stone. So over here I would go ahead and start with about 6mm. Okay, and then I will put this up above the ring rail. I would put it up by about 2mm. Okay, and then from here let's go ahead and start creating our 4 prongs. As you can see, we have a 4 prongs over here with a bit of claw prong. So let's go ahead and do that. So let's go ahead and do to front view, and let's draw a interp curve. Okay, here to here and then to here. Okay, and then from here we're gonna go ahead and use pipe. This pipe, it will be about 1mm. The cap will be rounded. So if you look at here, you have selection over here that it will be a flat, round, and none. So select the rounded. Okay, and then enter. Okay, let's redo that. It's gonna be 1mm. There we go. And then from here, let's go ahead and put this to default. And then we're gonna go ahead and rotate this about 45 angle from here to here. All right, and then we're gonna mirror this to our y-axis, and then both of this we're gonna mirror it to x-axis. All right, so now we have 4 prongs, right? And then from here we want to create our gallery, our bezel gallery. So we're going to be creating these two right here. To do that, there's a tool here in Grasshopper Gold called bezel gallery tool. Okay, so click this, and then from here you want to select your gem, right? Select your gem, put it right here, and then it will show this first gallery that we have. So we're gonna create 2 of them. So you activate this second gallery right here, and then from here you can play around with this tool. You'll see that once you move the slider, you will see some changes, right? So over here the height will be about 1mm, and then we don't have to get exactly what we want here. We just want it to be close to where we want, so that way we can adjust it manually after this this slider options, right? So I want to make this filleted to about 0.2. There we go. And then let's say it looks like that. All right, let's go ahead and click create bezel. All right, there we go. And then from here we want to ungroup this. Ungroup. Okay, and then select the bottom. We're gonna make this a little bit smaller over here, but go to your front view and we're gonna make this tall about 1mm, right? So we're gonna offset this ring rail to about 1mm, so it's gonna be about this height. And then from here we can use cage edit to adjust this side right here and make it go along with our rail, right? So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, there we go. Sketch edit. There we go. As you can see, it's now going along with our rail, right? By using sketch edit. Okay, and then from here we want to adjust this prongs that we have here. We want to put it up a little bit, so you can use this combo, put it up. There we go. Select every single one of them and then put it up. Okay, one more. There we go. All right, so that looks good to me. That's a good start. So we're gonna go ahead and make this same color to about standard. There we go. And then now we can create our European shank. And to do that, we can go to through finger view, which is front view. Okay, and then from here we want to use this tool, a side ring rail. Okay, and then let's go ahead and put our ring rail over here. And then from here we want to select the style. The style here will be the European shank. This will be the third one right here. Okay, then from here, these selections right here, you can adjust this. Example for here, the top, we can adjust this a little bit higher. As you can see, this is when you adjust it, it's moving, right? So we want this to be about 3.5, like so. The bottom will be about 1.5. The side will be about 2mm. Okay, and then this right here, this corner, will be about 2.4. Approximately 2.4. There we go. Then last one right here will be 2.2. So that way it's not too much metal. There we go. So that looks like a European shank to me. Let's go ahead and click create. There we go. So now we have two rail. So we have our finger rail and then we have our side rail, right? So now let's go ahead and create our profile. And the profile will be basically, it's gonna be a comfort fit, as you can see here on the picture. Comfort fit is really good. It feels really good when your client wear your ring, when your client wear your finished product. It will be smooth when they wear it. So I highly suggest that kind of profile. All right, so to do that, let's go ahead and create a rectangle. Will be about 2.2, and the height will be about 1.6. Okay, and then from here we want to cut this in half. So I'm gonna go ahead and type split point. We're gonna cut it right here and here. Okay, and then from here we want to go ahead and blend curve from here to here. All right, and then we can adjust this. As you can see, there we go. There we go, right? So press OK, and then we can now delete the top. And then let's make this color yellow. You have light yellow over here, or we can make it color sky. You know, let's select red. There we go. And then from here we want to join this. All right, from here we want to go ahead and move this profile to our ring rail, the center, right? And then now we can do a 1D scale 1D from here to here. Snap it on your second side rail, right? All right, so and then we can now create another one, will be over here. So to do that, we can go ahead and rotate with copy on from our 0. Okay, and then we're gonna put it around here below our gallery. All right, So now we have another right here. Okay, so next what I want to do here is we want to go ahead and I just want to be able to see these profiles and the side rails. So I'm gonna hide everything. I'm just gonna show that. Okay, I'm gonna isolate all this, so that way this is the only thing that I see, right? So we're gonna put this profile going up here, all the way up here. So to do that, we can go ahead and press F10, and then we can adjust these points right here. Go to your front view, and then we can do scale 2D. There we go. And then press 0, and then we scale it up all the way up about here. There we go. All right, we can go ahead and show everything now. And then from here, the only thing we need to do here is we're gonna sweep to this rails right here, and then we're gonna select our profile. Will be this one, the top, the one on the top, and then the one on the bottom. And then let's see if we have it right. Okay, it's doing it on the other side, so we're gonna redo this again. Okay, we're gonna select the one on the bottom first, and then over here. There we go. All right, this looks good. Make sure you click your maintain height over here, and we just want to create the half, because we can always mirror the other side, right? So let's go ahead and press OK. And then from here, what we want to do here is I want to fillet this side right here. So I'm gonna go fillet edge by 0.25 here and here and here and here, so that way it will be rounded. There we go. All right, so now we're gonna create this look over here. This filigree, this simple filigree, we're gonna create that. So let's go ahead and do that. The way to do that is we're gonna extract an iso curve over here, and then we're gonna go to color green. There we go. That way everybody can see it. And then we're gonna put it somewhere around here, not all the way here, but give a little bit space. Okay, and then from here we want to mirror this to our x-axis. So now you have two, right? Let's hide everything, and let's just see this now. Yeah, so from here we want to extract an iso curve again over here, and we want to toggle. There we go. So from here we want to extract it. Hold on, let's show. We want to extract iso curve about right here, and the one below on the bottom. Okay, all right, select everything that we want to see, and then we isolate this, isolate object. There we go. And then what we want to do is we want to trim this. Okay, we want to basically, okay, that's hard to see. Let's go to color white. There we go. So I want to trim here, 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 and here, and then I want to on the bottom too. There we go. All right, then we're gonna join this. Okay, and then now we can show everything. All right, so from here we want to split this with our lines that we created. And then now from here we want to offset surface by about 0.4 will be solid. Yes, enter. There we go. Then now extract the top Struct surface, this one, and then delete. All right, and then now we can join this. Not yet. Let's go ahead and extract this again. Struct surface, this one. All right, so now we're gonna use a tool called create UV curve. Okay, create UV curve, enter, type create UV curves. There we go, the one on top right here, and then enter. It wants to select a surface, so we want to select this inside surface that we have here. So like that, press enter. There we go. Okay, so let's redo that because I want this. Let's hide everything. Okay, there we go. Let's duplicate this edge. Duplicate edge here, 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 and here. There we go. So now I'm gonna delete this. We're gonna use sweep 2. Let me go to yellow, color white. All right, we're gonna use sweep 2 from here to here. There we go. So now we're gonna create UV curves again, and this surface right here. Enter. There we go. All right. So now we're gonna put this on the center. We're gonna put this up. Okay, let's go to here. We're gonna go to align to C plane. We're gonna put this up. All right, so let's now show everything. Let's see where we're at. All right, so now we have this UV curves right here, right? So this is what we're gonna use to create our simple filigree, and then we're gonna over here we're gonna use flow along the surface to all this right here, all this simple filigree, and put it up right here, right? So to do that, we're gonna go ahead and create another surface over here. We're gonna explode this, explode, and then we're gonna use sweep 2 again from here to here. All right, let's go to wireframe. Okay, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna rotate this straight, and then from here I'm gonna draw a simple. So as on a filigree, you can create any filigree that you want, but you want your filigree to be, don't go over above these lines right here, this rectangle. So for me, I would just create it like this. So we can go ahead and use a sub D tool. On sub D, we can sub D plane. All right, and I'm gonna create something like this. Make it a little bit bigger. Our edge. There we go. Go to vertex mode. Make this smaller. Okay, like what I said, you can always create your filigree different, but I'm just gonna make it simple like here. So if you want to copy mine, that's fine too. It's all good. There we go. So now from here we want to go to edge, and then I'm gonna add a sub D loop over here on the other side too, and then this side as well, and the last one will be over here. All right, so now I'm gonna go ahead and go to our perspective view, go zoom in here, and then we want to extrude this up, and then one more, extrude it up one more. There we go. So from here, let's close this because it's open down below. We're gonna close it using a fill sub D hole. Enter. Oh, okay. One more. Fill sub D hole and select the edge and then enter. There we go. And then from here, I want to just raise these points, the one in the middle. We're gonna raise it up like so. There we go. That's pretty much about it. I want it to be just like that, just simple as that. Okay, you can make it complicated, it's up to you, but for me, I'm gonna just show this simple filigree right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Then from here, we want to convert this to nerves right here. Press enter. There we go. And then we can delete our sub D, then keep our foley surface. Okay, let's go to our right side view. Let's see, you can pull this down a little bit lower, and then over here, from over here, I want to go ahead and I'm gonna bend this, start a spine over here. From over here, we're gonna click copy. There we go. As you can see, there we go. I'm bending it right. There we go. So let's go to our shaded mode. Pull this down a little bit, and then I'm gonna mirror this to this side. All right, that's pretty much about it. That's just what I want to make. All right, so now I'm gonna boolean two objects. Okay, let's wait it out. Okay, did not do anything. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna split this in half. So I'm gonna draw a line from our center, and then I'm gonna split this in half. We're gonna trim this in half. There we go. And then I'm just gonna mirror this to this side and then join it. There we go. Then from here, we want to just copy this. Let's change the color of this to standard. All right, so from here you can just copy this going down. All right, as you can see, you can do this eyeball or you can measure it, it's fine, but I just want to show you my way on how I do this. All right, guys, and also note that if you feel like I'm going too fast, you can always pause the video and rewatch any section you like. All right. Okay, there we go. That looks good to me. So I'm gonna go ahead and make this a little bit more taller. We're gonna scale this 1D. There we go. And then from here, we want to go back here. All right, we went ahead and rotate this again on landscape. So now I'm gonna use a tool called flow along the surface. All right, so we're gonna select our objects that we created, our filigree, and then we're gonna want to type flow along the surface, enter, and then what it's trying to find is your base surface. So this is your base surface. So I want to select here. There we go, that corner. and then now it's trying to find a target, right? So you can select this bottom right here, and let's see if it works. There we go. It's loading. Don't click on anything, just wait it out and see what happens. There we go. All right, it actually did it. I thought it would be flipped, but this looks good to me. There we go, guys. As you can see, we did it. We did the flow along the surface. So all we need to do here is basically we can now make sure you save your 3DM files. All right, for me, I've done this, so I don't have to save it. So I'm gonna go ahead and delete that, and then here. So I'm gonna go ahead and mirror this to the other side with our y-axis. There we go, and then join this. There we go, guys. We did it. That's pretty much about it. That's basically using on flow along the surface. So remember, guys, you can always use any filigree you want. You can draw your filigree a little bit more complicated than this. I just made it like this, so that way it's simple enough that anybody can create it. If this video was helpful, like, share, and subscribe. Drop any questions or requests in the comments below. And thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one.